Fox 5 News at 10 starts right now.
Roads underwater. Torrential downpours turn metro streets into rivers.
And breaking tonight, at least one confirmed tornado touchdown and reports of widespread damage across several counties.
And we begin tonight with that severe weather, flooding, strong winds, and now tornado damage.
Now we have crews spread out all across the region. Fox 5's Jacqueline Schultz is live in Fairburn, and that's where trees have crushed several homes.
George Franco is assessing the damage tonight in South Fulton County. And Fox 5's Doug Evans is in Coweta County where the tornado touched down.
But we're going to begin tonight with Fox 5 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist David Chandley.
Well, we're dealing with rain and gusty winds still across parts of metro Atlanta and North Georgia. Here's the good news. No active warnings across the area. No flood warnings, no severe thunderstorm warnings right now for metro Atlanta. And that is certainly good news. But the rain continues. Take a look at Fox 5 Live Viper. And you can see in and around the city right now, just some moderate rainfall out here to the west towards Douglasville, Carrollton, down on the south side near Noonan. The heaviest rain is still pushed off here to the east. You can see the general motion off to the east at about 35 miles an hour. So still pretty good rain in Jackson, near Covington, over towards Madison and Eatonton in the Lake Oconee area. Heavier as you make your way out I-20 heading towards the South Carolina state line. And then up in North Georgia, well, the rain certainly continues up here north of Athens through Homer, Toccoa, Clarksville. Heavy rain right now taking place in Clayton there in Rabun County. But you see the back edge of it here running through much of the northern reaches of Dahlonega, Blairsville, and Blue Ridge. So good news there. Now, let me show you what we're going to be working on here as far as this rain moving on out. And it will. We are going to see it kind of continue to slide to the east as we take the clock forward by 3 a.m. Still some lingering showers out there. And you start seeing some breaks in the clouds back out here to the northwest. As we get into early tomorrow morning, check it out. The sun pops out. Yeah, that'll be nice to see. And it looks like a mostly sunny day on tap for your Thursday, and temperatures are going to be fairly mild. Now, what we're working on is not only the rainfall totals out there, but I'm going to show you the little spin up that looks like it was a tornado down in South Fulton County and parts of Coweta County. We're going to analyze that and take a look at the forecast into the weekend, which includes freezing temperatures. All that straight ahead.
Oh my. All right. Thanks so much, David. And as he explained, the tornado touched down in Coweta County this evening.
Well, Fox 5 Storm Chaser was first on the scene there, and that's where we find Fox 5's Doug Evans. Doug, what kind of damage have you seen so far?
Russ, the damage is just simply incredible here in Coweta County. In the Fox 5 Storm Chaser, we were monitoring a strong line of thunderstorms that marched through South Metro Atlanta tonight. Let me show you what we've got here. This is Henry and Tina Wynn's house. It is the worst of the damaged homes here in this neighborhood. Tina tells me she was huddled in the kitchen with her 3 teenagers when the storm hits. Good thing, because the storm hit the front of the house, ripping the roof right off. The storm's fury, fast. It was over in under a minute, as if the tornado dropped a pin on a Google map and said there, right there, and left just as quickly. The Wynn Manor subdivision off Tommy Lee Cook Road in Coweta County. 4 homes damaged, but this one far worse than any other.
It was really quick. It was just a quick thunder, and
a lot of wind?
A lot of wind. A lot of wind.
Parts of this destroyed home actually flew across the street and hit Jorge Rubio's house. Parts of your neighbor's house from across the street are in your house.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes.
in your attic.
I have windows from next door inside my roof right now.
Luckily, no one was injured by the high winds, destructive power, or even the massive amount of flying debris. I mean, imagine the wind lifting this heavy column and throwing it across the street.
Yeah, and it has there, and then it has another piece of somebody's roof or something. It's on my driveway.
Everybody's safe, though.
Yes, sir. The houses that's been damaged here tonight in Coweta County. We've also had multiple automobile accidents. Fortunately, no injuries reported.
Standing in the attic now, the most heavily damaged house here in Coweta County, you can see that the rain is pouring through what's left of the roof. Some of these boards are not even connected to the house anymore. It's one thing to lose your attic, it's another to have that tornado touch the living spaces. And as you can see, we walk inside the house here, and this room is untouched. A child sleeps in this room.
We've got all the debris inside the barrier line.
And here's the view looking out the front door. When a tornado takes off your roof, water and debris everywhere. Coweta County firefighters say the family called 911 said they were trapped inside for a time, but when they arrived, they were out safely. Henry and Tina Wynn, their 3 children, they're safe tonight, and they are staying elsewhere. Their house too damaged to stay here. Now, we are told that everyone in this neighborhood is just fine. Everybody in Coweta County weathered the storm okay. In fact, the Red Cross just drove past us just seconds ago. They've got a crew on the scene here, and they will be helping these families. Some of them, at least 2 houses, the Rubios, they're gone out of their house. We told you about the wind, so at least 2 families are out of their homes tonight. Live in Coweta County with the Fox 5 Storm Chaser, I'm Doug Evans.
Well, we're glad at least that they're safe. Doug, thanks very much. Now, in addition to the wind damage, we're seeing trees down all across Metro Atlanta.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the damage. One is blocking a road in East Atlanta Village. Now, this is Ormwood Road near Gresham Road. We're told power was out earlier this evening. It has since been restored. However, that tree is still blocking the road. And the Fairburn area was hit hard by this tornado.
At least 2 homes were severely damaged by falling trees, and power was knocked out to much of that area as well. And Fox 5's George Franco joins us from Hearth Way. George, what are you seeing there?
Well, Russ, and today what we're seeing tonight is a lot of heartbreak and a lot of damage. This is the Thompson home, and originally we thought it was 1 tree, but I took a closer look, and there are 3 trees that have fallen on this house, just part of the damage when a twister came through the Fairburn area.
I would have never thought that you know, when I went to work this morning and I came home, that I would come home to this.
But she did come home to a tree smack in the middle of the family room, making it worse for Joy Thompson, her 3 children and husband. What happened about a year ago?
We had a fire in 2014. We lost everything, and our house was totally rebuilt, and my children weren't home then, and we weren't home today.
What happened here?
Yes, a tree fell in their house. Tornado was passed by.
At the Ayala house, the family was home when what has been confirmed by the Weather Service, a tornado passed through.
The jumping road out there, it picked it up and then it flew around the yard.
Was it spinning? Mm-hmm. Like a twister?
Yes, like a twister.
Mother Nature's fury also knocked out the power to the Fairburn area when police say a large limb tumbled onto a transformer, and that's not all.
We do have a significant amount of storm damage, particularly on the west side of the city, trees down in the roadway.
Fairburn police tell us the storm punched through the area around 5 p.m., leading to tree limbs down, numerous car accidents, and temporary flooding. But it won't be a temporary solution for these families. Where are you going to go?
We don't know yet. We want to go to a hotel, or we're probably going to call family members. We don't know what to do.
Joy Thompson and her loved ones are headed out again to stay with family.
I'm really sad right now because this is the 2nd tragedy that we've had in this home within a year and a half.
And Fairburn police tell us that if families are stuck and don't know where to go, the Red Cross is available. They also say, fortunately, no one was hurt in this entire area. Let's continue our storm coverage now with my colleague Jacqueline Schultz, who is nearby. Jacqueline?
Now, there is so much damage around the Fairburn area that we won't be able to see until tomorrow morning, because as you drive through so many of these neighborhoods, the power is out. It is complete darkness, but this is what we were able to find. It's pretty impressive. You can see behind me, this is a home on Verlin B. Smith Road. There were 3 trees completely uprooted here at the base, and I'm going to show you what the trees did. They landed completely on this homeowner's house. Now, fortunately, as you're looking at this damage, the trees did not puncture the roof of the house, did not go into the inside of the house, but the family does have a lot of leaks going on right now. But the big damage is in the back of this house, and I'm going to show you. It really does look like a tornado came through here. They told me that they just heard a big gush of wind coming for about a few seconds, and then they came outside and they saw this. Now, there was a shed right here. You can see it's completely gone. They've gone around the neighborhood. They do not know where it is. There were so many things in here. By the way, there were 500 books in this shed. They don't know where any of them are. So if you see the Tyrus family's books, please definitely bring them back to the family. This chair right here, they don't even know where it came from. they are looking for its owner somewhere in the neighborhood. And right here, this is what was pretty heartbreaking for the homeowner. These were the woman's grandmother's china. Now, again, the family, they just tell me that earlier this evening, they heard just a giant gush of wind and came outside and then saw all this damage.
It's like a rumble, and I was trying to figure which way was it coming from, and all of a sudden it looked like it held for about 5 seconds, and then it was gone.
Now, if you take a look at this backyard, there is just so much debris here. Debris that belongs to them, debris from other neighbors that just blew into the backyard. They're going to have quite a time trying to clean all of this up tomorrow. Now, coming up on News Edge at 11, we're going to show you some of the other damage around the Fairburn area. But for now, reporting live in Fairburn, Jacqueline Schultz, Fox 5 News.
Humbling, the power of that storm. Thanks very much, Jacqueline. Turning now to